Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera, and tonight it's going to be quite the battle between the 6-2-1 Hopkinton Hillers and the 4-2-3 Natick Red Raiders. Should be a great battle in this non-league game. Both teams have been very well battle-tested, and both teams have picked up some very good wins throughout the course of the season. And as you can see by the nice colorful shirts that the Hiller captains are wearing, it is Keep Smiling for Abby night here at Hiller Field Hockey. And that, of course, is to remember and honor Abby Benford, who was a Hopkinton High School student as well as a member of the Hiller field hockey team, who very unfortunately passed away of anaphylaxis. And there you could see that they have a table out selling some goods to raise some funds to help stop anaphylaxis in memory of Abby Benford. Certainly a great cause that these two teams are happy to take part in, and to honor the memory of Abby Benford. But the Hillers, they are coming off a loss against King Philip. They're looking to get back on the winning track. That King Philip team was certainly a different type of team that you don't see a whole lot. Very fast-paced team and a very talented team. The Hillers, they hung with them throughout much of the game, but ended up falling short in that one by a final of 7-1. As far as Natick, this past Wednesday they tied Braintree 1-1, and on Monday they took down Milton 2-0. And Natick, they started off the season with a loss to Wellesley and then a tie to Brookline, but then picked up 3 straight wins. And in their last 4, they have 1 win, 1 loss, and a pair of ties, but they play some tough schools. Just looking up and down their schedule, they have certainly been battle-tested and come out of a very competitive league. So this is certainly not an opponent to sleep on. I think it's going to be a very good, close game here today. And as far as the Hillers, Coach Valencia has this group playing at a very high level, and they are one of the top teams in the state, in my opinion. But certainly within that Division II bracket, they have won 3 of their last 4. And they are looking to perhaps move up in the rankings. If they shall get a win here today, it would certainly help their cause in those state rankings. The Hillers in the white, Natick in the red, and we are underway. And at last check in those state rankings, the Hillers ranked 6th in the Division II bracket. So they would certainly have a playoff spot if the season ended today. As long as you finish above 500 or you're in the top 32, you're getting into the postseason. So the Hillers, they're certainly expected to get into the postseason at this point as they work up the far side. Looking to close in. Backhander deflected, and it's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. So they initiate some good contact in the box, and now penalty corner time. We'll see if they could start things off with a nice score here. Sent in. That's Perlov, takes it. And did that go in? No, it did not. But they get another penalty corner. Or do they? No, it will be taken 30 yards out for the Hillers. And it's deflected along the end line. going to stay with the Hillers. Suniti Waduthantri sets it up. Pretty nice weather here this evening. Temperatures in the 60s, cloudy skies. There was some rain in the area earlier, but it's expected to hold off throughout this game. Perlov looking to close in, sends it just wide. And we are certainly relieved that the forecast changed. At first it wasn't looking good. Looked like we were going to have our huddle friend do the broadcast, the huddle camera. But fortunately the rain forecast changed and we're here. And happy to be here on Abby Benford night for Hiller Field Hockey. Along the far side, Perlov approaching. Sends it over to Interante. Reese looking to center it. Puts it towards the net, and that was kicked away by the goalie. In net, that is Natalie Boyer, freshman for Natick. Both of their goaltenders are freshmen. And the Hillers, of course, they have Caroline Kane in net, who has just been tremendous this season. And Caroline Kane played a big part in keeping the Hillers in that King Philip game. Made a lot of essential stops. Perlov sends it in, finds Waduthantri, great pass. And Durante taken away. That was taken away by Sophia Ambrose as she sends it up the near side, and here goes Lauren Feeney. Intercepted by Waduthantri. And it's good they're using the yellow ball right now. Nice and easy to follow, especially for John on camera. Waduthantri sends it up over to Fowler. Centering pass out in front. And did they draw the penalty corner? It looks like they did. So the Hillers going to have their second penalty corner opportunity of the game. Well, a nice start for the Hillers. They're keeping the pressure on, keeping the ball in Natick's end. Recent Durante will set it up. Perlov. Nice pass by Perlov. Still live ball as Locke put it towards the net. Perlov looking to take it away from Roby. Hillers working in the attack zone. It's sent out for the moment. Just kept in along the side by Adams. Centering pass there. Locke towards the net, kicked away. Here comes Perlov closing in, trying to backhand it in front of the net. Sent away. Waduthantri out in front. And it'll be Natick ball. Sent to Ambrose. Trying to take it away is Interante. Here comes Fowler. Waduthantri get the free hit. Along the far side, that is Stretche, sent up. Working along the far side for Natick, Sydney Crane, taken away. Here goes Perlov, looking to close in. Slices it in front. Poked away. Hiller's doing a great job keeping it in Natick's zone. Varsity along the near side. Perlov. Looking to close in. And that is put in. The slicer. Great shot by the Hillers. That score comes at 7:50 left to go. And it was Perlov taking it in. Slices it at a defender. And then it was put in. And I'm going to wait for the confirmation. It was indeed Perlov. I thought Locke might have got a piece of it in front of the net, but it is Camille Perlov with the score. How about Perlov just racking up the scores throughout this season? Natick trying to work their way down. Hillers do a great job there at quickly ending any pressure by Natick. Coming up the near side, Interante. Fowler was trying to send it towards the attack zone. Sent out a play off of Hebert Macaro. Up the sideline goes Fowler. Hillers so far in control. Can Natick get an attack going? We shall find out. Here's the captain, Olivia Norchi. Sends it over. Closing in, Feeney. Centering pass there. That shot from the shooter circle by Abby Tarka denied. Varsity sends it over. Along the far side they go. Perlov sending it up. Anderson trying to track it down. Taken over by Natick. Sent up top. Nice pass by Tarka. Looking for a shot there is Ambrose. The Hillers defending well right now. Natick on the attack. It's in. And that was Olivia Norchi. We're knotted up at one apiece. We got ourselves a game. Comes at 5:40 left to go here in the first quarter. When I said in pregame, expect a good back and forth battle, and that's what we have so far. Interante trying to work her way through. Fowler. Just trying to thread the needle there. Getting in the way was Gemma Close. Gemma sends it up, and here comes Natick. Tarka finds Sydney Crane. Crane trying to get through. Nicely defended by Anderson. And who won that battle? It was indeed Perlov. Perlov sends it through. Interante along the far side. Fowler. It'll be Natick possession. Taking a slice at it is Ambrose. Feeney sends it over. Looking to work her way in. Norchi. And it was a good feed up to Feeney, but a little too much, and it got by her. Goes back to the Hillers. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. 1-1 game. There to intercept is Ambrose. Out of play goes. Hiller possession. Sophia Ambrose puts it into play. Perlov sends it back up. Ambrose is there. Pass over to Liz Curley. And getting in the way of that pass, Zoe Adams. Good slice by Interante. Some good back and forth here. Tarka intercepted by Wadathantri. Sent over, and there's Feeney sending it up. Perlov sneaks through. Gets it over to Interante. There to intercept Curley. Here comes Interante. Out in front. And it's going Natick's way. Along the far side, Norchi. Trying to close in Feeney. Sends it out, kicked away by Kane. Along the near side, Norchi sends it back. Perlov trying to take it away. Now a shot in front of the net. Jammed up. Who's going to win? And the Hillers able to clear it out. Natick still threatening, however, as they work their way back into the attack zone. And nice slap by Perlov, who will be Natick ball. Curley sends it in. Ambrose. Sophia with a slicer of a pass ends up out of play. 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. It started off with Hillers winning the possession battle, but Natick has responded in a big way. Wadathantri intercepts that attempted pass from Tarka. Here comes the Hillers. Interante. Reese gets it over to Locke. Kylie Locke looking to close in. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, we are knotted up at 1 apiece. Second quarter coming up next on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. The lights are on, and we are ready for the second quarter. A 1-1 game between the Hillers and Natick. Let's keep smiling for Abby night here at the Hiller field hockey game. got a good battle on our hands. Here comes Perloff. Perloff racing up the field. Into the box. Puts it out in front. Locke trying to get in there. It's kicked away. And the Hillers draw a penalty corner. Durante going to send it in. Reese to Perloff. Perloff to the net. Deflected out. It's a good shot. Take it 30 yards out. What a thought treat. Along the near side. Sent over by Locke. Working the sideline, Ambrose. Sends it over. Crane goes far side to Roby. Perloff. And intercepted. Here comes Natick. Rushing in, Tarka. And then the shot by Sidney Crane diverted. Stays with Natick. Kicked away by Kane. Picked up along the far side by Adams. She'll fling it up. Another fling to Locke. As Anderson was able to get it to Locke, and now Locke gonna race up. Feeney gets in the way. Sent up by Adams. Perloff, good slice there. And it looks like, was it going to stay in? No. Possession goes to Natick. Gemma Close sends it up. Good stop by Fowler. And she was looking for Interante and ends up going out of play. Sided Natick. Gemma Close. Fowler intercepts. Out off of Natick. Deflected out of play. Coming up the field, Tarka. Tarka sends it far side. And out it goes. Adams works it back. Zoe Adams. Illegal lift, I think. Liz Curley sends it over to Ambrose. Trying to approach Abby Tarka. Perlov got in the way. Camille Perlov staying with it. Sends it over to Interante. Nice move there by Reese. Centers it. Slapped out. Here comes Fowler. Puts it in the box. That shot diverted by Interante. And knocked out of play. It stays with the Hillers. Fowler. What a thought treat. Stays with Natick. Ambrose. It's going to go to the Hillers. The offsides. Into the box. And they draw a penalty corner. It looks like the Hillers playing a much more up-tempo game. Perhaps they learned some things in that King Philip game, and they're putting their foot on the gas here. And I think one of the things they've been working on and improving at drastically is moving the ball quick. Moving it into the attack zone at a quicker rate. Great shot, but it's deflected. Good save. Hillers will get another chance, though. Natalie Boyer has been busy in net for Natick. Durante, the inserter, sends it out. Wedathantry backhands to Perlov, takes it, deflected. It's going to stay with Natick. Well defended. Hillers are up to, those are third penalty corner, and Natick has held strong up to this point. And they're going to get another one. We'll see if the fourth time's a charm. Durante will be the inserter. Pass over by Locke. Perlov. And it'll go to Natick. Five minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this first half. It remains a 1-1 game. Good steal there by Perlov. Finds Interante, centering pass. And a nice slap towards the net, and it's a good save by Boyer. That was Fowler, Ella Fowler. A nice hit, the sophomore. Thantry along the far side, doing battle up against Olivia Norchi, captain for Natick. Liz Curley sends it over. It's good back and forth here. Natick trying to work it down, and they'll get the call in their favor there. Ambrose over to Curley. Thantry there to take it, and she's now surrounded. And it'll be Natick ball. Out in front. Ends up out of play. And it's going to be a penalty corner for Natick. Out in front. Sent away. Good defense there by LePage. It'll stay with Natick. Sending it in, Gemma close. Hiller ball, Perloff. Working her way up the near side, Burke. Stays with the Hillers, Fowler. Up along the far side, backhanded up the field by Adams. And that attempted pass by Ambrose goes out of play. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. Hillers 1, Redhawks 1. Perlov. Perlov getting through traffic and slapped away. There to knock it away from Perlov was Hebert Macaro. Hiller ball. Adams to Perlov. 10 seconds left. And that's going to do it for the second quarter. We are at the halftime break, and we got ourselves a good one here. Good back and forth battle. A lot of momentum shifts throughout that first half. At the break, it's the Natick Redhawks 1, the Hopkinton Hillers 1. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. It's Keep Smiling for Abby night here at the Hiller Field Hockey game. As we enter the second half, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 1, the Natick Redhawks 1. Hillers will start off with possession, and they are working right to left across your screen. Kylie Locke in the center circle. Hillers in the white, Natick in the red. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you here on the call. John Ritz on camera. And it's turned into a very nice evening here on this Friday. And Durante sends it over. Perloff sending it up and out. A little too much on that pass. Ambrose trying to work her way up. Here's what a thought treat. Perlov. Over to Durante. Perlov trying to take it back. Centering pass. And ends up being deflected out. And it's a penalty corner for the Hillers, their fifth one of the day. Reese Durante will be the inserter. Locke sends it over. Perlov, backhander. And it was just a little deflected. So Natick holding strong on those penalty corners. Does stay with the Hillers. Ladafantry. Up to Perlov. And sent away by Gamma Close. Natick led by head coach Meg Peeney. Hillers led by Ali Valencia in her second season. Here's what a thought tree. She's turned away. Perlov trying to sneak through. What a thought tree. Zaniti sends it over to Strecce. Zoe Adams. Oh, bit of a collision there. They're both trying to play the ball. Between Reese Durante and Sophia Ambrose got tripped up. And they're matched up right now along the far side. Knocked out of play. Stays with the Hillers. Katie Balster will put it into play. What a thought tree. Durante trying to work her way in. Natick ball, Sophie Ambrose to put it into play. Swipes it over to Norchi. $10 left to go in this third quarter. It remains a 1-1 game. Hillers looking to threaten. Perlov. That was a hot pass towards what a thought tree. Let him mustard on that one. You see the Hillers taking they're passing a lot harder and shooting a lot harder. Trying to work her way through Locke. Perlov up top, looking for the shot, and yes, she strikes. Camille Perlov bringing the heat. And she makes it 2-1 at 9:13 left to go in the third quarter. That was a beauty of a score there by Perlov. Along the far side, Ambrose sends it up. With it, Norchi. Sent down by Fowler. Roby. There's Roby, sends it over. Good knock there by Perlov, right into Natick territory. Here they come up the near side, Gabby Peeney. Sydney, or that's going to be Gabby Peeney putting it into play. Zoe Adams. Oh, lost her handle on it there. Roby lifts it at Perlov. Perlov knocks it down and sends it up. Burke trying to work her way up the near side. It's going to go to Natick. Natick looking to threaten here. Tarka. Hillers racing up the far side. Sent up by Fowler. Knocks it down and sends it up. Couple substitutions for Natick. Perlov doing battle along the far side with Sophia Ambrose. Here comes Natick. They've moved it up the field relatively quick. Norchie takes a slice at it and sends it out of play. Hiller ball. 6.5 minutes and counting left to go in this third quarter. 2-1 Hiller's lead. And that's shot by the pass by LePage diverted. Hillers stay with it. Perlov. She has some wheels coming up the field, I'll tell you. Knocked out of play. Side in Hillers. Fowler. Trying to send it over. Here comes Natick, Sydney Crane. In the way is Stretche. Working her way up is Fowler. Ella is looking to get it over the corner to Interante. Reese. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And it's Sydney Crane just able to cut off Souza. Back and forth we go here. Allie LePage gets it over to Perlov. With it is Interante. The Hillers put it right back into play. And they do it with that quickness. Try to throw the opponent off guard. Perlov shots deflected. And they nearly had a score there. That was a good shot by Perlov, deflected by Peony. Here comes Suniti Wadathantri. To place it at the 25-yard line. Sent over and out. Sat in Natick. Up the near side goes Crane. Good job by Norchie getting it away from Stretche. Tarka moves it over. Perlov. Backhands it up. Camille Perlov putting on the moves. Trying to work her way through his lock. Oh, some stick contact there. It's going to go Natick's way. She took a hard swing at the ball. That's Perlov with a steal. Here she comes, trying to slip through. That's what the Hillers have gotten so good at. Much more improved at moving the ball quickly and catching opponents off guard as Perlov sends that one wide. The Hillers, too, they're not afraid to take shots. Anytime that they have an opportunity, they're putting that ball to the net. Along the far side, Allie LePage sends it up. Fowler. Liz Curley trying to work her way through. Along the near side, Stretch 8. Ambrose. Stays with Natick. Up to Ambrose. Souza gets in the way. But Athantry sends it up. Natick trying to find a way to get through that Hiller defense. Hillers are not making it easy. Fowler gets it to the far side. And Durante with it. "50 seconds left in this third quarter. It's been some good action in this quarter. A great quarter for the Hillers. And Durante trying to center it. Sent up and out. But Athantry gets it back into play. Hillers looking for a last-second score here in this third quarter. Perlov trying to steal it away. Looking to crash the net. Out in front. Takes it, and it's wide. Well, she had a nice juggle there and some nice moves to get by the defenders and was able to get the shot off. But at the end of three quarters, it remains a 2-1 game in favor of the Hillers. Great quarter by the Hillers. Played very well defensively and outscored Natick 1-0 in the quarter. Fourth quarter coming up next on HCAM. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the fourth quarter. A 2-1 game in favor of the Hillers. Camille Perlov with both Hiller goals. The Hillers going to try to hold that lead. They had a very good third quarter. They had control the majority of the quarter and didn't let Natick threaten too often. Locke sends it over, and we're underway. Sent up by Tarka. Putting on the moves, Fowler. It was a good job by Anderson. Willie Anderson getting her stick in the way to slow down that pass. With it is Fowler. Ella sends it over to Camille. Here goes Perlov. Backhander, turned away, out in front. Natick able to clear the zone. Swiped away by Gemma Close. Put in a play by Fowler. Natick trying to move up the field quickly. Feeney with it. Up against Athantry now, and she'll take it away. Sanidi sends it up. Hillers will have the side in. Fowler. Over to Camille. Perlov. Perlov had it taken away from her, took it right back. Perlov, right off the whistle, takes a shot, deflected away. That's another thing that the Hillers have really transitioned into doing. Right off the whistle, they just go. No hesitation. Nice juggle there by Fowler. Perlov, right off the whistle once again, out in front. Oh, Locke just couldn't get there before it was swiped away. And went out along the end line. Natick ball. Let's keep smiling for Abby night here at the Hiller Field Hockey game. Great crowd on hand. They're raising funds for the Keep Smiling for Abby Foundation to stop anaphylaxis. Out in front, Locke, swing and a miss, and is able to get the shot off and send it into the traffic in front. It's swiped away. What a thought tree. Gets it over. Hiller is trying to clamp down with pressure. Perlov right off the whistle. Good takeaway by Locke, puts it to the net, deflected. Adams sends it up. Trying to work her way through Anderson. That was good pressure there by the Hillers, but the Natick defense was able to hold. Let's see if they can hold here. Perlov sends it up. Looking for Anderson. Sent back. There to collect Adams. Adams to Perlov. Perlov takes a slice at it. It's deflected out of play. Perlov's going to argue that went out on Natick. And I think they're going to give it to the Hillers. I think she won the argument. And I believe she is indeed correct. What a thought tree. And these two officials on duty tonight, they do a great job. I've seen them at many of these Hiller games, always make the correct call. Kicked away, good save there. Back into traffic, Locke. And it'll go Natick's way. Perlov gets in there. Moves it over. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Hillers. Well, Thantry will take it 30 yards out. Looking to approach Interante. Locke sends it over. What a Thantry, backhander, yes! Great feed to Suniti, and she pops it in. That score comes at 9:02 left to go and makes it a 3-1 Hiller lead. That was just great ball distribution by the Hillers. I believe it was Locke with the assist. It was Locke in front of the net. And then Anderson sends it out, and Wadathantry pops it in. Natick trying to work it up the far side. So you can credit the assist to Lily Anderson. And here comes Natick on the attack. Kicked away by Kane. Swiped away. With it is Addie Roby. Nicely done by Zoe Adams. Natick still on the attack, however. Abby Tarka. Sends it in. Popped out. Oh, and she just couldn't keep it in. Just a little ahead of Perlov there. Good slice by Perlov. Good moves here by Locke. Kylie working her way up. It's taken away. Getting in the way, Ella Fowler. Fowler went off the shoe of Anderson. Adams trying to move it up to Anderson. It's going to go to Natick. Off sides. But Athantry getting in the way. 7 minutes left. Hiller is up by 2. Up the far side, Ambrose. Trying to move towards that shooter's circle. Closing in, Norchi. Norchi takes a slice at it. Now all kinds of pandemonium. Perlov able to escape with it. And it's going Hiller way. Quickly up the far side they go. Interante. Stays with the Hillers. Kickball. Fowler will put it in. Fowler gets it over. Centering pass. Here's Perlov. And back to Natick. Good stop there by Interante. Sends it over. Battle along the end line. Interante will put it into play. Perlov, backhander deflected. And it's going to be a penalty corner for the Hillers. She brought the power once again with that shot. Great save by the keeper, Natalie Poyer. I don't know, it's going to be 25 yards out. Wadathantry puts it over to the near side. Perlov intercepts. Closing in. Trying to scoot it through. Into that shooter circle she goes. And now they'll have a penalty corner. Be their 6th penalty corner opportunity of the evening. Let's see what the plan is here. Reese Interante will be the inserter. Locke sends it over. Looking for Perlov. Perlov going to slice it and nearly had top shelf, but it goes over. That just went over by a hair. 3.5 minutes left to go. Natick has some work to do if they want a chance to come up with a point in this one. But the way the Hillers are defending right now, it's going to be very tough to try to tie this one up with the Hillers up by 2. Stays with the Hillers. Hillers have just controlled possession really all throughout the second half. It's been impressive. Here comes Natick. That was off of Balster. Looking to approach. Good juggle there by Norchi. Swiped away by LePage. Yeah, that's a good technique there. Burn some time. And Natick looking for a timeout. And it'll be granted with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. A 3-1 Hiller lead. You are tuned into Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Keep smiling for Abby Knight here at the Hopkinton Hillers field hockey game. We are in the fourth quarter, 2:22 on the clock. Off the Natick timeout, a 3-1 Hiller lead. Of course, keep smiling for Abby Knight. They're raising money to fight anaphylaxis in memory of Abby Benford, who was a Hopkinton High School student who tragically died of an anaphylactic shock. And ever since, the Abby Benford, Keep Smiling for Abby Benford organization has done some great work to raise awareness and help prevent anaphylaxis. Out of play goes Hiller ball. Elliot Page a little confused about where to place it. Well, time is certainly on the Hillers side. They're trying to burn some time as they lead it by 2. Perlov going to take her time. Sends it up to Locke. So typically, Perlov would have played that right off the whistle, but no rush here. Here comes Natick. Looks like you got Emerson Foster over on that far side for the Hillers. Perlov looking to close in. It's going to go Natick's way. 1 minute left. Hillers just continuing to control the possession, and here comes Perlov into the circle, into the net she goes. Mark her down with the hat trick. What a beauty. At 48 seconds, Camille Perlov is in the books with a hat trick. Her third goal of the evening makes it 4-1. And trying to work up the far side there was Foster. That play. Stays with the Hillers. Finnegan will put it into play. Mary Finnegan, sophomore. Perlov with it. And here comes Natick. See if they can get one last shot off. 10 seconds left. And Perlov likely denied that opportunity right there. Sent up, Wadathantri slices it away, and that's going to do it. Great victory for the Hopkinton Hillers as they cruise through this one and take down a tough Natick team, 4-1. was a good back and forth battle, but the Hillers able to take control in that second half, and they come up victorious here today. Hat trick by Camille Perlov. She certainly is the player of the game. What a performance she had today as the Hillers take the victory in dominant fashion. 4-1. They improve to 7-2-1 on the season. Natick falls to 4-3-3. And it was a great night here on Abby Benford night for Hopkinton Hillers field hockey. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. That's just about going to do it for our coverage here today. You have been watching Hopkinton Hillers varsity field hockey on HCAM. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.